let's say by now you're kind of into the idea of secret spaces. Maybe you're even wondering how you might get one installed. Where would you go? Well, how about a guy who pretty much seems to know everything there is to know about how to design, build, and access these unique spaces? A guy like Steve Humble, owner of Creative Home Engineering.
You can get a bookcase, secret passageway, the rotating fireplace. We can make your hot tub come up out of the floor. From simple to extreme, anything is possible. Does it go past 90 this way?
Trained as a mechanical engineer, Steve worked in aerospace and then on robotic equipment until he found his true calling.
I wanted a secret passageway for my house, and there was no company out there that had the expertise, but I knew that I knew how to do it, and so I made one, and the rest is history.
And it's quite a history. Steve has designed 50 secret passageways so far. Everything from a $1,500 do-it-yourself electronic kit to a full-on custom $50,000 installation. In other words, he knows what he's doing.
A few years back, people thought that, oh, that's just something in Hollywood. You can't actually have a rotating fireplace in your house, but now you can. They change the way people think about their house. It turns from just a place where they live into a fun place where they like to spend time and a thing that they like to show off to other people. They're very practical. When you go to resell your house, people want houses that have things that are special.
So what kind of cool and clever ideas is Steve cooking up in his workshop? Well, for one of his latest projects, he's been tasked with creating a hidden entrance to a child's playroom. The parts? A picture and a ladder. The rest, totally up to Steve.
You hit a button on a remote control. This is going to open automatically, just like that. And then this ladder is going to come down.
A family in Sedona, Arizona is anxious to receive their customized secret passageway. And the pressure is on as Steve gives this contraption its very first test run.
Ready? Here we go. So first, the picture opens. And then the ladder comes down. And once you're in there, you'll hit the button on the remote. As soon as it hits the top, then the picture frame will close. There you have it, secret passageway hidden. This is the brain of the operation. This box is going to be enclosed, so you won't see all the gizmos. On this side of this grate, we have a compressor, which pumps air into the system, and that's what powers all the moving parts. And then in here, we have some of the electronics and pressure regulators to control the pressure so that everything functions smoothly. This secret passageway is working how it's intended to work.
There's still some work to be done to get this out the door, but this entryway to a top secret playroom is something no one will ever expect.
Right now it's out of alignment, as you can see.
And Steve loves experimenting with the latest technology to design cool, unobtrusive, and cutting-edge passageways.
People's jaws drop when they see these things operate for the first time. They're speechless. There's such a wow factor.
So what else is he working on? Well, Steve and his team are coming up with even more wireless gadgets to create new access tricks. And since finding hidden passages can be something of a game, he figured, why not make a game part of the game?
We've embedded a tiny magnet inside the white knight here, and there's going to be a magnet switch that's in the chess set so that when you move the knight to a particular spot, it's going to close a circuit. And this is just one of several pieces that you're going to have to move to the correct spot for the secret passageway to be activated.
In other words, checkmate. And speaking of checks, the cost for this high-tech entry scheme, $600. Now that's a bargain. But if bigger is better, Steve's colleague, Dave Johnson, shows us another fun, state-of-the-art project that runs about $20,000.
This is a fireplace hidden passageway that enter into a child's playroom. We're using a brick veneer to make it look like the inside of a normal fireplace. And we can glue it to all the walls and give the look of brick without the weight.
So how does it work?
A little twist of a candlestick will cause the back wall of the fireplace to turn and open up to the room behind it. This is a pneumatic rotary actuator, or in normal terms, an air-powered twisty piece. It'll all be mounted in. You'll have little air tubes running from a compressor. When the candlestick is turned, you'll hear a little of air as this whole piece moves and opens up into the child's playroom.
Since all of Steve's projects are totally unique designs with their own individual mechanical needs, everything is handmade and custom built. And there's a lot of trial and error to getting it right.
This is a joystick that we use to test it. It's temporary. It doesn't go into the final secret passageway. We're trying to get smooth, fluid motion. We don't want any bounciness. We don't want it to go fast.
Just a few more days of tinkering on this fireplace, and it will be good to go. Coming up, a multi-million-dollar home full of hidden hideaways and secret stairways.
Hey, why is that hole in the pantry?
That's the secret.
And later, where is the secret in this room?
No one would ever in a million years expect it to be here.
We've got the exclusive inside scoop next.